I'm Jerry Small, host of Straight Up, and this is my grandson Josh. What is it about this program that would interest you, Josh?
I like the interesting topics that your listeners call in with, and I like the debates that you have with them.
Straight Up from 9 till midday, weekdays on New Start 93.
It's like Garvey and Marley and Fire. I got tired missing the face. Can't get me out of the race. Oh man, as the garden, the palace, so majestic. We don't know how we and them are gonna work it out. Oh, we don't know how we and them are gonna work it out. But in the beginning, God created everything.
Sorry for mother dog, him turn round biting. And if you jump out a frying pan, I know you jump in a fire, yeah. And if you jump out the frying pan, I know you jump in a fire.
Them sweeter than sugar and them sweeter than spice. You never know the country people were so nice. Born and raised in Kingston City. It's sweeter than sugar and it's sweeter than spice. You never know the country life was so nice.
Yeah, me a country boy, you know. Countryman too. Just up there yesterday, I come from country. Just yesterday. Come from country long time and come yesterday again too, but it might be a marga lion, yes, but not a marga dog. Or that other one will turn around bite you. Now speak truth to power. You recognize them words, eh? Speak truth to power. That means enough to speak truth, enough afraid. Enough afraid to speak truth. Because people might look like them have some power. And them don't have no power now. Man, human being, is clothed with a little brief authority. Little brief authority human being get. You don't have no power more than so. But some people power crazy and believe that them have power. But I know you remember these words. Speak truth to power. Every Sunday morning you hear it by RFM if you don't hear it nowhere else. When they run in African and Cowboys remind you to speak truth to power. You have some office holder. And some even money holder. Hold a lot of money. And feel powerful. But it's a little brief authority them get. So we're not afraid to speak truth to power. To so-called power. Speak truth to office holders. And people who are authorized to do certain things. Through them authorized, afraid to speak truth to them. Yeah, man. Little brief authority them have. And some of them have some gun power and some money power and believe that them all powerful. Little brief money power you have and little brief gun power you have. And there are infiltrators and there are many other garden variety of traitors. Infiltrators is just one variety of traitors. Now, tell me something now. My name is Jerry Small. Don't tell me that. I know that. My name is Jerry Small. I'm a host of Straight Up. I'm broadcasting live from the studio at New Start 93 FM. It is the 21st of July. And welcome to you. Reach down at Sumfest, enjoy himself very much, meet a lot of people. And I have to hail and acknowledge some of them. Because get great encouragement from them. Not me personally, no. All of us together that working for the things that need to be done. Yeah. Working for the things that need to be done. And enjoying work. Enjoy everything. Enjoy work, enjoy play, enjoy sleep, enjoy wake. If your car tire puncture, enjoy changing the tire. Do you not? Or if you don't have no spare or you don't have no jack, you enjoy understanding that your car tire puncture. Because you can't do understand and go and rim it and mash it up, you know. Plenty people drive them car, don't know the car puncture, and drive it 7-10 miles, rim mash up. So enjoy the fact that you find out say your car tire puncture. That's no reason to get depressed. You just enjoy realizing that your tire is punctured. Don't drive another inch. And look out and watch your back and watch out, especially if it's late at night and you're in a bush. So you enjoy everything. Enjoy understanding what is happening to you. You know that. So how does a Walmart Davis and a Ainsley Enriquez become part of a serious attempt to get the Garvey movement in Jamaica back on track? On a good head of steam. Get on track with a good head of steam. If not a full head of steam. How them reach pan, how them become part of a serious attempt to get the Garvey movement back on track. Walmart Davis is Minister of Government, Minister of Transport. Ainsley Enriquez, I believe him must say head of National Heritage Trust. How them become part of any serious Garvey discussion to get the Garvey movement back on track. And you know them are them no Garveys. Walmart Davis is a serious black man. We're not going to say he's African, you know. And we don't sorry him, don't say so neither. Because he's not a claimant of Africa. He represents China and PNP. Walmart, Ainsley Enriquez represent Israel and the private sector and the Jewish community in Jamaica. Not an African. And we can't force them to be what they are not. Buck them up yesterday down at Liberty Hall. A liberty them a take. Ainsley Enriquez is the head of the National Heritage Trust. Am I right? Please correct me if it's wrong. They are the people who are organizing how to hold on from Pinnacle and make who them want to get the most of Pinnacle and them have a little piece like them turning a little museum like Liberty Hall. That's what they're planning. With the assistance of Burchell Whiteman and Rupert Lewis and other people like that. And people like that come in a discussion with how the state of African people in the world know how to get Garvey movement back on track. What them do this, sir? But we don't rule out anybody. So we never want to welcome them. We welcome them when we see them. But them take liberty. Liberty them a take. And them want to come to Pinnacle, you know what them do with Liberty Hall. Take away Liberty Hall from Garvey and the UNIA. Them take it away. Then now 50 years after the UNIA was founded in 1914, in 1964, 50 years later, the same government of Jamaica established Garvey as the first national hero. But do they return Liberty Hall to his organization? No. Not until now, 50 years later. They're using Marcus Garvey riding on his carcass when JLP government was in serious trouble after 1963 when them carried out the slaughter of Rastafari all over Jamaica through Carligan. They were in trouble. And by 1964 them established a national hero system with Marcus Garvey as the first declared hero to get themselves back out of trouble, riding on the corpse of Marcus Garvey like how Walmart Davis ride upon the corpse of Peter Tosh. But I'm an expert upon Peter Tosh, using up Peter Tosh legacy to establish himself in the music world as an authority and him. Lucky Peter Tosh dead. You know that? Lucky Peter Tosh dead. Peter Tosh come from country like myself, you know, and like Walmart Davis. But this Peter Tosh sings away. Sorry for Marga Dog. The Marga Dog turn round, bite you after them come from country upon them country bus and come bully people at town. The baddest man in my town and country them come from, you know. Because them not, the countryman not joke when them come town, you know. Mash it down and go back a country and little more just come back a town. Because all the way their town come from country. But just like how they ride on the corpse of Peter Tosh, so it is a ride on the corpse of Marcus Garvey to get themselves back popular in 1964. That's what the JLP did under the direction of Siaga. Ride on the corpse of Marcus Garvey. And here it is now, them come to Liberty Hall. Very facetious to come and try bully we. Coming from Israel and coming from China. Walmart Davis represent China. Ainsley Enriquez represent Israel. Not Israel, no, the Israeli state. Ainsley Enriquez represent the Israeli state as well as being a Jamaican. Walmart Davis represent China as well as being a Jamaican. and want come bully with him and liberty. Them believe a garden house. Them use up garden name, George William Garden, use him up, kill him off, then them establish a parliament building because George William Garden was a member of the parliament before. Establish a parliament building, call it garden house, and them use the little brief authority them have to spin around the constitution and spin around the people of Jamaica and try to become some dictator over we. Them think a garden house them there. When them come a liberty, them believe a garden house them there. And when we challenge them, some of them little puppy dog, lap dogs, want come tell you, say we are disruptive. You ever see them how them behave in a garden house yet? You don't know nothing, man. You're frightened over people who have chauffeur. You're frightened over people who have chauffeur. You want to be friends with people who have bodyguard. Talking about disruptive. When you go to parliament, at the same time you lost disruptive, when you go to parliament, you see it. Come into liberty, I'll come and bully we. You idiot. We speak truth to power. You recognize those words? Speak truth to power. All we doing now, we ask them after the panel discussion, where Omar Davis, they on the panel, Ainsley Enriquez, they on the panel, and Rupert Lewis are the chairman. Now in the same Liberty Hall in 2011, I was hosting an outside broadcast there, and I decided to phone some people, bring them in, people who are well known in the Garvey movement, like Rupert Lewis, one of the foremost Garvey scholars in the world. And like what I like to ask people to kind of make them brain work. If Marcus Garvey was here today in the present situation, what would he be doing? Professor Rupert Lewis, who make him name and make him career off of Marcus Garvey, said to me on that program that was broadcast from Liberty Hall, if Marcus Garvey was here, he would be working through one of the two main political parties. Can you imagine that a scholar of Garvey telling us that if Marcus Garvey was here, he would be working through either the PNP or the JLP? That's why them feel comfortable working for the PNP and JLP, because that's how them check Marcus Garvey. Anyway, them say after the discussion for economics and present situation, some different thing, we can ask some question. So I put two questions to them, one to the whole panel. I want them answer one by one. What do you think of the fact that every human being have a right to a living space? Rupert Lewis, the chairman of the panel, say him now answer the question, and him get irritable, you know. I don't know why I'm getting irritable. Him repeat about 5 times, I'm not answer. I say, yes, I accept you not answer. I'm still keep repeating it, I'm not answering that question. And I say, yes, we hear and accept that I'm not answering it. But him irritable. Him don't want to answer that question because as a Marxist who abandoned Marxism, him can't answer that question and stand up and look power good. Anyway, the rest of the panel go around. Most of them say, yes, every human being have the right to a living space. But of course, some people start to try to confuse the issue. Say, in light of Pinnacle and all that kind of thing, that is a difficult question to, you know why? Because them believe, say, a Pinnacle may I deal with. And if them say everyone have a right to a living space, we go in, that means we must hand over Pinnacle to it. So some of them now answer the question. I said distinctly, I said I did not link up anything with Pinnacle. I asked you two questions. One, does do you understand that everyone have the right to, every human being in the world, not just Jamaica, have the right to a living space? Then the second question was to one panelist specifically, to Ainsley Enriquez. Say, seeing that you are one of the people in charge of the dispatching of Pinnacle, do you intend to turn Pinnacle in a way you turn Liberty Hall in, where we visit Liberty Hall, and we might get permission to stay in there for 6 hours to keep a program, or maybe 18 hours the most if you count the time when we start play drum from the night before. So we might do it from 6 o'clock the evening before play drum through the night like we Profile and them did it. Or we might keep the meeting from 6 till 10, and after 10, 2 hours we outside and talk and eat like a food and play drum till 12 o'clock. You call that 18 hours. So we might get the place to borrow from government for 6 hours. Or maybe them lend you for 18 hours that you can play like a drum before and after. Is that what you intend to turn Pinnacle in? Like when you take away the place from Marcus Garvey and the UNIA illegally. After Marcus Garvey was deported from America, the Jamaican government, the colonial government, the honestly open government that they represent, the King of England in the 1927, they carried an American down to Jamaica and sue Garvey and the UNIA, say them owe them wages in New York. if an organization in New York owe you wages, how can you come to Jamaica and sue an next organization? You know why? Because they want to win the lawsuit and take away the building from the Jamaican UNIA and give the man for something that was owed to him in New York. You understand? You drive away from the pump in New York and not pay for the gas. And you drive come a gas station in Jamaica and Jamaica man want to come collect, say, you did owe some gas money in New York. You can't do that. You go collect in New York. Or you owe money in New York, you can't sue Jamaican organization for what New York people owe you. But you did want to take away the one little building where the people have. So the Jamaica government took away Liberty Hall from the UNIA after Marcus Garvey get the port back down here. And them declare him hero 50 years later. Declare him national hero and don't return the building to him organization. After them say them do heroic works and you're great. How come you not return the building? So I am saying to Yensley Enriquez, is that what you intend to do with Pinnacle? Hold on from Pinnacle and turn a museum and turn a tourist board business and tourist attraction. And look more you keep Sunfest up there. And you keep Sting up there. And you rent to the place to keep border clash. And we have to come out when it's done. Is that what you intend to do? And Omar Davis start kick up and go on like him now answer the question and him now answer and go on like say, them bigger than we. You bigger than we? You idiot. And we're not talking about no size neither. Yensley Enriquez was a little better although he betray himself. Infiltration is just one form. Infiltrators is just one form of traitors. They weren't infiltrators, they were invited there. But them have them infiltrators also, you know, who come in plain clothes. You don't know them like how you know Omar Davis and Yensley Enriquez. Straight up. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Yes, thanks for the welcome. You know, sir, if Peter Touch was alive, you see, he would have healed Omar Davis for the tremendous amount of work that Omar Davis put in reminding the nation, say, this was one of the greatest reggae artists, pioneering that ever lived. You know, Omar Davis has done a tremendous amount of work in keeping Peter Touch in the forefront, and everybody jump on the Marley bandwagon, Marley. All who used to think Marley a dirty Rasta boy.
Who jump on the Peter Touch bandwagon?
Nobody. Well, we hear you start this morning say Omar Davis, and if Peter did alive, but Peter would have healed Omar, because Omar kept Peter Touch memory alive. And
hold on. You know Peter Touch good?
Well, Mr. Peter Touch for
I never asked you if you see him. Hello, hold on. I never asked you if you see him. I never asked you if you see him. You know Peter Touch good?
No, I don't know him.
Do you know what Peter Touch intervention was at the One Love concert?
You mean the one? No, I never got a one day.
I never asked if you went. I asked if you know what Peter Touch intervention was at the One Love concert.
No, I don't remember. What was it?
He put Michael Manley in his place, and he put Siaga in his place, and he put all of them in his place. And hold on. You keep quiet. And he wrapped some cloth around them so tight. So next call. He wrapped some cloth around them so tight that it was not until him dead that 15 man upon a dead man chest. Oh, and a buckle around. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
You know, first thing I want to say to both political parties in Jamaica. First to the opposition. That oppose, just a go on, so can't make you win. And to the government side, support is one of the surest way to lose.
Hold on, I get a message here.
Yes.
From the previous caller. Here it say. It's an email she sent Friday. Jerry, tell that buffoon Garnett I never follow. That is why I won the political scholarship to Cuba in 1985. He knows nothing about the Middle East. That is why he cursed black people every day, making us know he will not be accepted. And she signed it B-E-T. Not Beth, you know, B-E-T. So she a bet.
She a bet, yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, support is one of the surest way to lose. That is my message to she. Now, the program yesterday
Yeah.
on running Africa,
Yes.
a couple things come out to me.
Yeah.
The first thing is the UNIA is a conglomerate under which you have things like shipping agency, political party, factories corporation, among other things.
Publishing house.
Publishing house, thank you, among other things. And we should understand it as that,
Yeah.
that it is a conglomerate, just like how you have other conglomerates in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But the UNIA is a global conglomerate.
No, it was.
Well.
And it may be again in the future. But right now, some people are sit on it like it's a toilet.
Yeah.
Some people are sit on it.
True.
And trying to own it.
Yeah.
Want to have it in them bag and them pocket like a freedom one.
Yeah.
Not accountable to the members, not accountable to the African population.
Well, as you say that, you spoke on accountability and trustworthiness.
Yes, sir.
And look here,
Yeah.
you hit the point, you hit the nail on your head when you say is a personality thing, it turns.
Yeah.
Like it's a personality cult.
Yes, yes.
Now, I also heard one criticism that I must rebuff straight out.
Yeah.
You see this IMF where we are criticized.
Yeah.
You know, if we really go back in a Garveyism,
Yeah.
I would have said the IMF,
Yeah.
is them people that study Garveyism and out of it come up with a way to restore themselves after World War II,
Yes, yes.
Right? It's only true we follow the blueprint why we pick up on the things then where we pick up on,
Let me say this.
Yeah.
The UNIA
Yeah.
and the Garvey movement
Yeah.
prospered and flourished because of the First World War.
Yeah.
And between the First World War and the Second World War, it was the biggest thing that happened in the world outside of the extermination of the Jews in Germany.
Yeah.
And along with Haile Selassie rise up on the other side of the world, that was the biggest thing take place between the two world wars. It was because of the World War and the things where the African Americans sold they were save America and go back to America and getting bad treatment.
Yeah.
They were flocked to Garvey, when Garvey reached America 1916. In the middle of the war. Them flocked to him especially after the war, because they were being treated badly after the rescue America.
Yeah.
And the FBI, the first great project of the FBI, was to study how to infiltrate a threatening force and how to counteract it. And the FBI grew up on the UNIA.
Yeah.
And when them finally imprisoned Garvey and deport him back to Jamaica, them used the lessons that them had there to go and build America into a first world power. And then the Second World War come down because of them touching Ethiopia. And just as I say, after the Second World War, them use the lesson that they learned from the African people stirring in 19...
Thank you.
Yes, and they came with Bretton Woods and United Nations and all of this. Yeah, quite right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I close by saying, before Mota Baruka say, the conditionalities imposed, where them impose upon third world countries, them don't impose it upon themselves. That is not true. That is not true. Jamaica spend about 40 years now in the IMF clutches. And the conditionalities where them impose upon Greece the other day, where they turn worldwide news, including slashing the government workers' salary down to half, no toilet paper in a...
Alright, stop right there, stop right there. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Them impose more rigid things on themselves, including prison sentence.
Yeah.
But in a Jamaica, the only grease where them do, or them politicians grease them palm.
Yeah.
So what you say, the people them inflict more discipline upon themselves and come out it. But them don't come here. But they are not here to save us, do you know?
No, I
have to go. Hold on. Call back later. Call back later. Because some call it. Because we can learn from this. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, you know.
Well, how you doing, man?
Welcome, sir.
Well, a long time I not touch base. Everything cool?
Yes, cool, yes.
Yeah, man. Well, you see that lady that we called a while ago talk about Peter Touch. Tell her to keep herself quiet.
Which lady?
Stop talk about
Which lady?
What's her name? Betty or whatever she want name.
Betty is not a lady.
She know anything about Peter Touch, man?
No, she don't know about Peter.
She needs to ask me, man, I talk about Peter. If Peter was alive and I call up his name, so she would even hear the last.
Listen here. Listen, the first Peter Touch symposium when them keep up at the university, October 9, 2000. Then bring Omar Davis there as a guest speaker for at them time him start try build upon Peter Touch bones.
Right.
And Barish Evans introduce him. That a little of Barish Evans, Professor Barish Evans, who caused me to get a fellowship up at the university here.
Yeah.
After him write me a letter saying here, say me cause some bad word and me's a bad example. Well, him in introducing Peter Touch, they introducing Omar Davis as a guest speaker. Barish Evans in him speech, him talk every Jamaica word with end of the word clot. Because if him want to go on like a roots man, in the symposium, him use every clot what Peter Touch usually use. In him speech, you know. That is 1 week after him write me reprimanding me for cause bad word, you know.
Okay.
On the campus. Well, when I get my little chance to talk, I say I have to thank the university so much for extending this fellowship to me. And I appreciate very much on all them thing there. And I use one of the clot word too.
Yeah.
Right in a Barish Evans present, because him just don't write me a letter so many if you use, you know, but him just talk 17 clot.
Right.
So I use one of the clot in pleasance, you know.
Right.
In pleasant way, not cussing him. And then I say, Omar Davis, if Peter Touch is there, alive, and them keep something for Peter Touch, Omar Davis dare not come up there. After what him a do with Finsack, and what him a do to the African people in Jamaica, if him there, Peter Touch probably give him some liquid him karate stick. Personal. And them know that too. And when Peter Touch dead, him can pose off but like him represent concrete jungle. Impose him down in there, in a jungle. Impose him upon the people down in there, upon jungle. And him said that most of the youth in that jungle is irredeemable. And you know, so when somebody is irredeemable, you know what you do with them?
Yeah, man.
What you do with them?
You discard them, man.
Yes, and that's why the American government disbanded the commission over there. Yeah. Not because the police have killing squad, but because after them have the killing squad killing thousands of Jamaicans, the government to protect them. The PNP and the GLP protect the police anytime they murder Jamaican people. So and them know say Omar Davis supposed to follow Ellington, you know. But they only use him. Yeah. They only use him. I want to tell you this. The American government make them know say him can't go back. There's no finance minister, you know. And they make them know say no try sideline Peter Phillips not there, you know. And them have to go along with American dictation, you know.
The WikiLeaks for them let out the secret, man.
Yes, man. So the police, I won't get 2 more minutes.
Santa Son, the whole away.
All right,
we know them thing there.
Santa Son, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We know the thing, man. They don't know.
I sorry I take up so much of your talking time.
No problem, man. We'll call back later, man. Let's go and touch the base.
You can get the next minute after the break, you know.
Okay, alright.
Let's go for a break, straight.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Good morning.
Yeah, man. My respect to you, listeners.
Yes, sir. What going?
Yeah, man. With your permission, to I love the thing a Peter Touch record, and the title of the record is Pick Myself Up. You know, I don't know if you're giving the permission for this.
Yes, it's actually another group that sing it before him and him cover it, you know, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I never mind if it's a film original.
No, talk like a slow. Talk slow that you can't hear what you say.
I thought it was his original record, you know.
No, it's not him, sing it first.
Okay. Well, eating in the morning sun and watching all the birds passing by. How sweet they sing, and oh, how much I wish that I could fly. And I tried, I said I tried. I really, really try, but I've got to pick myself up and dust myself off and start all over again.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, man, nice. And you know, say, there's no giving up and there's no being sorry for yourself.
Because after we don't give up, what are we going to do after that?
You know that?
Yeah. That means.
Are we not lay down arms? We're not lay down arms.
No, but you're not going to give up.
Yeah.
Give up out of the question. That in the thought.
That's what that means. Lay down arms means say give up. You know. There's no laying down of arms.
But why? Remember, we not look trouble.
Right.
So therefore, I have to defend myself.
Of course.
Any means necessary to defend myself.
And more importantly, we have to defend others.
That's even more important.
We defend one another. Another. Yeah.
My respect.
I face that way, you face that way. I have your back, you have my back. And we don't interfere with one another back.
I've no intention, sir.
Under no circumstance. Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yeah, my respect.
Can I sing too? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I have a point, but before I go there, somebody tell me that I must tell you that you're suffering from superior complex.
Superior complex?
Yeah, somebody tell me I must tell you that.
And that person is a friend?
No, man. I just somebody tell me that, you know. They must tell you that you suffer from. Should them hear me talk on the radio, them tell me I must tell you say you're suffering from superior complex.
Yes,
and if you go up on the internet and read about superior complex.
Superiority complex?
Yeah, them say you're suffering from that.
Then why never say superiority?
Something like that, you know, some big word, you know. Yeah.
Then that's a big word?
But what I was saying to you, you see, the point, what I call about, you see?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jamaican black people have the talent to lead this country, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are suffer from inferiority complex?
No, I mean, not about me, you know.
No, but if you think that black people in Jamaica don't have the talent to run this country, you are suffering from inferiority complex?
Yeah, something like that. But even you know that too, that Jamaican black don't have the talent to run this country. Because we give them a lot of chances to do it and them fail right through.
Yeah. What is your
you agree, you know, with me, you know?
Yes. What is your talent?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a talent. But what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't have a talent, though.
But so when I heard you, I was watching the thing on the internet, you know, yesterday, you know.
Which thing?
Watching the thing on the internet yesterday.
Which thing?
The thing with Andrea Williams.
No, Kabu. Kabu, she name. Kabu, she name.
I know Andrea Williams.
You was watching it, yes.
I watched it yesterday about you people that try to do a thing and this and that, but appear, if it's black people in Jamaica, I just chat, we love chatting, man. Chat out.
Alright, well, we have to cut him, call it. I want to chat him, love, Charlie. Next caller. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Wagwan.
Yes, sir.
Wagwan, man.
Yeah, man. The last time I come down, Liberty, I'll see you watch and Pete me. I'm going to say yesterday.
Come again.
The last time I come down on Liberty Hall, I see you watch and Pete me, but I don't see you yesterday.
Me see you, boy. You never see me.
That's what I said.
You see me, but you don't know me.
I saw you watching and peeping me the time before when I come down Liberty Hall. And I was doing something in my car engine, and you come around and you sniff around, and you wanted to urinate for my car wheel, because every car stop anyway. You urinate for the car wheel, you urinate for the water hydrant till them now work again. Why you love urinate for a hydrant?
You never see me, man. Me see when you come in, man, the first picture you take of the Rasta man them. And when you enter downstairs, you take one picture. When you go up, you take the ladies them picture. A 3 picture you take before you go up inside of the building there.
I guess, man. Why you love urinate for the tree stump them?
Me see you, man.
For the tree stump them.
Me see you with all the PNP color camera you have.
You never answer me. What color is my camera?
Red.
Red is PNP color?
Yeah.
You don't know your head from. You don't know where your head from your foot, man. PNP color orange and Porsche color yellow.
You see you yesterday, man. You're busy like a...
Anyway, Not that you call for talk about, but I ask you one question and you answer me.
What?
Why you love urinate pan
No,
tree?
man, I don't mean, man.
Pan tree? It's not you.
I don't mean it, man.
I'm hydrant. All the while you urinate pan your hydrant and the car wheel them.
I want to say good morning to Cabo.
Yes.
And I was named Andrea Williams. And the first me see her, you know.
Yeah?
I have a co-worker, you know. Him always show me a doctor lady and say she resembles a doctor lady there.
Yeah.
And it's the same, remember. And the same way, she see her, man. At first, me see her, she look at her, though.
Yeah, she iron.
But if me and she was a friend, me da call her Mr. Lickle, you know.
Miss Liquor?
Yeah.
I should feed your mackerel? Eh?
Yeah, no, that's what Mr. Lickle, man.
Oh, I think she give a mackerel.
And she always hold her mic in her hand, man.
Then you hold mic with your foot?
Why? Yeah, talking about this plane crash.
Yeah, yes, really terribly.
Yeah, and you know that a passenger who take that plane, before he take the plane, he take a picture of the plane and put it on the internet.
Some here.
And say, if this plane crash, this is the plane.
What? You see how people have here think for
yeah. It's coming like when Peter Phillips say, boy, if he not stop crime will blind him.
God blind him.
God blind him. So we have to be careful what we do, what we say,
Yeah.
Because that person now, when that person up on the plane now, and see this incident happen now, that person supposed to boy feel it.
No, hear me now. Him not doing a bad thing, why am I feel it for? I'm not bad thing him do.
I him predict the death of them people,
He didn't predict it. He said in case, just like how you leave your phone number with people, or you take a taxi and you say, I take taxi number 43. And you make your people know the taxi you take. And people must come out of them yard and look for you when you are going in a taxi and look for the driver face. That's all them do. Sensible thing when any sensible person would do. But thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Yeah, man. Look more.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up, hello. Good morning. Welcome.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm on second time call at all.
Great.
Ever listen to program, you must give more than.
Yeah?
Yeah, your program, no.
Yes, sir.
Give more than rate will sustain the tax, will see that whatever. Come with him thing, the man, you know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what, you know.
Yes.
Here I said, oh, Mr. Smart, I want you more than they can't find them when you paid for the politician.
Yeah.
Gerald needs.
What name?
We all them. Bogle. We're dead.
Yeah.
We all them there.
Oh, Bogle.
Yeah.
All them there.
Yeah. And they can't pay the ticket over us.
Where them did there.
Yeah, where them did.
Yeah.
I come on, they got the same boss and I listen to the list.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
I respect. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up, hello. Yes, listen now. Don't listen to the radio. Come on, start talk now, please.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, me. In the context Garveyism we are discussed.
Yeah.
I don't like you elaborate like upon the issues. More time we think about slavery, we think that it was only the Europeans who came to Africa and captured us, like with a military force.
Yeah.
But in research, come out say our own African ancestors did participate in exchanging us for Roman guns and other goods.
Not our ancestors. Some other African, not our ancestors.
But we were all one African unit.
No.
Africans,
no, it was not one African unit. Many African units.
While there were many chiefs, but they were just a unit of villages. So
No.
Well, explain where.
Simple, not one, many. Not one. Many different.
So you wouldn't call all of Africa our ancestors then?
No, all of Africans is not our ancestors.
However, my point is that we were captured.
Yeah.
We were exchanged for goods and we were sent to this place where we're now in.
Yes.
This is another world, we done nearly said that even though our African ancestors haven't come to form a unit where we'd have we'd have an African bank.
Alright, hold on. Where are our African ancestors?
They are all dead, but we are the African.
Then how you say them haven't formed a bank, they don't form a bank? Our ancestors are gone. So you mean, who don't form the bank?
No, I mean, how we, the offspring, their offspring,
Yes.
their offspring, and,
Yes.
and the Africans who remain on the continent now,
Yes.
they haven't formed a bank or a unit to which we can respond. Well, that was the aim of Garveyism, because when we noticed that Garvey said, listen, let us set our own nations big and strong with militaries and companies and things that we can depend on.
Yeah.
I am saying that has not happened.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't come to that place. And we cannot depend on the Africans who remain on the continent to say, listen, they are going to farm this.
All right, I only have less than a minute and a half, so let me just respond and maybe you get the next response. Now, there have been many banks formed by Africans and by African nations. Now, it takes time for some to succeed and stay strong and long term. This is how these are how institutions are built. Many attempts until you get it right, and some of them strong and stay and take root. And the other thing is this now. Yeah, all right, let me just continue down the road. All right, the Jews is thousands of years. Some of them had been exiled from out of Israel. You know that?
Yeah.
Thousands of years, scattered in many countries, sometimes moved from country to country to country to country. Thousands of years and dozens of countries them pass through. And it's just 1948 them established the state of Israel, re-established a state of Israel. Just 1948, after thousands of years, from before Christ born to... No, you hold on. You hold on and don't try to sweep what I'm saying under the rug, because it cannot be swept under the rug. Thousands of years the Jews been scattered, travel all over the world, and 1948 them re-establish it, and see them are going there now, and you are saying that we don't worth nothing because in a few hundred years we don't build nothing yet. You understand now? Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. I have acknowledged some of the people I'm meeting, and do some now and some in between. But it's so great to meet some that I know already and some that I meet for the first time who encourage and say them come into the program, and with all the improvement that it need, them still encourage them come in. I want to hail and come in Rashid Wallace from Burn Savannah and St. Elizabeth. Rashid Wallace, Burn Savannah and St. Elizabeth. And Floyd Neatle, I think it's Neatle, Black, they call himself Black Jesus from Jacks River, in St. Mary. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Is it Neatle? But it's Floyd, what them call Black Jesus from Jacks River in St. Mary. Miss Grant and Mr. Grant from Israel Motors up at Grants Pen Road. Mr. Grant and Mrs. Grant. Israel Motors, and one of the man who work for them named Gregory, well-informed brother, work for Israel Motors. Gregory up at Grants Pen Road, work with the Grant them at Israel Motors. And Tingling Supermarket, Mr. Tingling down in a Yuatan. Meet him Friday evening flying down to Sumfest. Tingling Supermarket in Yuatan. Rolling from Mount Rasa. Then you have GP and Sizzler from 6 Mile. GP and Sizzler, the man listen straight every day. And Dean Boyne, otherwise known as Tallman. Dean Boyne, known as Tallman. Thank you very much for the encouragement. See my liberty all yesterday. Then Eden Cafe in Discovery Bay. You have a cafe beside the gas station in Discovery Bay. Eden Cafe. Boy, they are so helpful to people who not even spending money. Not even spending no money, and them help me so much. Carry 2 glasses of water, come give me, and plenty place in there. You can't even get a glass of water if you don't spend no money. So I have to come in them late in the middle of the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Leave Moby at 3 o'clock in the morning for reach Liberty Hall 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock I reach Discovery Bay. Want some water to wash my face, because 21 hours straight, I don't sleep. And Cherita Grant and Jacqueline Green up at Eden Cafe in a Discovery Bay. Give me 2 glasses of water, could I drink some and sprinkle some on my face when I'm done. And Patrick Groves, I see him out there too, Patrick Groves. And Bilford Robinson, in Mobile, Bilford Robinson in Mobile, Yannick Walford from Base Odyssey. She a promoter, sound system, assembly, a big thing I go on sometime in August there now. Yannick Walford a promoted. Win some grant, was a fire safety inspector. She come from Hanover. Boy, she's a historian. She's a great lady keeping the fire safety down at some fest, a supervisor of the fire safety. And there's Yannick Pessoa, representing the publication named the Montegonian. And Tamare Hollywood. Tamare Hollywood. Watagwan. Oh yes, Watagwan. One beauty queen, you know. And she, I never know such a shape, so man. Although I just look on her face, I never know who else they go on. Right. Tafari, Hollywood. What a go on. No wonder why waste manage. Have a whole heap of responsibility. All Carol Walker, that great journalist, who Chris, what's your name? This Gomes, Carolyn Gomes did insult she and Mr. Man from RJR, Mr. not Sanders man. Him name again, journalist from RJR there. Forget to him name, great writer, and Carol Walker, that great writer from Observer. Yes man, Yale Carroll. And Tari Lovell, visiting marketing manager, diaspora marketing executive down at Sumfest there. Thank you very much for what you do for us straight up. Tari Lovell, and Miel, who was the digital marketing manager for the diaspora marketing executive. And Arville Spence, security in Amobie. Also Beryl Atkinson, who is a mother, and her daughter Karen Samuel. Thank you very much here for the support. Good morning to you and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning, welcome, straight up, hello. Sorry I had to wait that time, but I really have to acknowledge these people. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. And we have some music we play now. The one by Bogle. What name? All Them There. Where them did there? What is the proper name for that music there? All Them There. Where them did there? Yeah man, good morning. Have some other people for yell that, you know. Might as well do because a whole heap of them, let me see, you know. A whole heap of them, me see. And the whole of them, I mean, I know about the man, but the whole of the woman, them good looking. I tell you, all some text messages left back from last week. Then there was Miss June Crawford, an elder lady, June Crawford. She writing a book, you know. She writing a book, I saw her down at Liberty Hall yesterday. She must be about 80 yard. She in a wheelchair, but she still, her mind is sharp. Then the guardsman, I'm saying if he yelled some of the guardsman crew where defend straight up. Like McLeod and Stewart and Brown, whole man and guardsman support straight up. I know straight up support the security industry all over Jamaica. But we like the owners to take better care of the security man them. Yale guardsman them, McLeod, Stewart and Brown. And McLeod and Stewart and Brown tell them about no one and so nobody come penalize them now. Because them never say a word about the management more than say the management good. Me I say security needs some better treatment. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Morning, sir.
Yeah. Morning.
Everything all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. JFJ.
Yeah.
No, I heard on your news line earlier that Miss Kearsburg.
Yeah.
She had took the wings of the morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
So what do you think going to become of that organization now?
What do you think going to become of it? It probably breathe a breath of fresh air. But let me say this. The several people who are resigned from JFJ.
Because it's several, all of them are resigned.
Tell me when I can talk straight.
You're the leader now, you know. Go ahead.
All right, follow me. The several people who have resigned from JFJ over the past week, the several prominent people, about 5 of them, almost all of them resigned for different reasons. It's not the same reason all of them resigned for. Some of them resigned for disgust at having been tricked and used. Some of them, like Carolyn Gomes, resign in disgust because them don't stand up with her. So there's a complete and opposite reason. Miss Lakash, the new executive director, she resigned for a different reason. Kay Osborne resigned because she had been tricked also. Not only tricked and been used, but they deliberately, not only that, they tricked her in terms of employment. She was given the title and the job of executive director. And she assumed that she's a director if she's executive director. Little more them tell her, say, no, you are not a director. You are below us and going to take orders from us. And we don't need to tell you everything. So she was tricked for different reasons. Miss Goff was tricked by different reasons. There's a lot of different resignations, each for a different reason. A matter of fact, Miss Osborne, lawyer, has circulated letters to media houses warning them that if they publish certain statements by Carolyn Gomes, they might jointly have to defend a lawsuit against Carolyn Gomes, making misleading statements that is impugning the character and the truthfulness of Kay Osborne. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. You know the origin of that organization, sir?
The reason of what?
The origin of why it was formed, if I may ask.
It was formed in 1999 when the treatment of the Jamaica people by the government and the agents of the government reach such an extreme that people who are in comfortable life situation decided that we are going to take some excursions out of the comfort. We're not going to leave the comfort completely, but we are going to take some excursions out of the comfort and join forces with the rest of the people, then, because if we don't look out for one another, the danger going to come to our door.
Yeah, according to Dr. Colin Gomes, she told Mr. Perkins, I don't know if you heard that conversation between she and Mr. Perkins.
If you speak a little slower, we will make head or tail of what you're saying.
Okay, coach, I will obey.
Well,
According to Dr. Gomes,
yeah.
she told Mr. Perkins on one of his programs that she and her husband, they were doctors, and they were at this Natal hospital working. And her husband came to her sometime and told her that him saw some police chase some men on the compound and shot two of them innocent to dead while they were unarmed. So according to she, that's why everything started by her. She's supposed to be the mastermind, if I'm not mistaken. But Mr. Small, are you still there?
Are you all there?
No, you are my only coach, so I'm the only one.
No, I say if you are all there.
Anyway, so I think from Amnesty, I think what they always have to do is try to sever the tie with the Amnesty International, From that organization started.
You want them to sever the tie, or you want them to sever the tie?
I tell you that you are my coach,
No, in Jamaica, sever mean you check out and find out what is the area of a piece of land. In other words, not survey, but severe.
Anyway,
hold on. So you think that them should sever the tie or they should sever the tie?
Sever the tie, then cut it off, then cut it.
Yes, that means don't bother survey. Yes, don't bother take a survey of how wide the tie is.
Because internationally, Amnesty International has an international agenda, but Jamaica is supposed to have a Jamaican agenda.
Yeah.
And that's what
human rights. No, look here. Human rights is not a parochial idea. Human rights is worldwide and are the same everywhere in the world. But I have to go. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to State. Hello. Morning. Welcome.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
I am here to give you some assistance.
Yeah.
The journalist whose name you were trying to remember from.
Spalding.
Lester, the Spalding one.
Yes, sir. I know Lester, man. Lester, the top manager.
Oh, yes.
But I talk about Gary. One have more con than the next one.
Indeed.
But it's not con we measure people by.
Yes, it.
But Gary is the top journalist.
Yes, it is a two head better than one. Can me come to correct you and at the same time you correct me?
No, well, a collective security. And you have corrective security too.
That means we have our back, but we don't interfere.
No, not at all.
With one another back.
I have my back.
Indeed. And I have I.
Yes.
The lungs were made not for smoking.
Yes.
And the anus was not for poking.
It's not an intake valve.
Indeed. Interesting.
Yes.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I never know say the Caribbean and Turkey have some ties.
The Caribbean and Turkey?
Yeah, them have a meeting recently with some Caribbean officials and the Prime Minister of Turkey.
Yes.
And he has given the assurance that Turkey will use their influence on the G12, them call it.
Yeah.
To advocate on the behalf of the Caribbean and the issues we're facing.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
That's great.
One of them days we might have to take a trip to Turkey and have some turkey.
Oh.
You ever eat roast turkey yet?
Eh?
You ever eat roast turkey yet?
Yes, man.
How is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I work on something online. I shall return.
All right, cool now?
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello. Are you
Hello?
there? Yes, sir. Welcome.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
Morning, Mr. Small.
How are you doing?
The Malaysian tragedy, you see?
Yeah, the plane there, yeah.
Yeah, you think it could be a similar fate that happened to the first airline?
Well, it is not similar, man.
And because they could have, like how the transponder was half, it could have fly over Ukraine and get shut down and clean up the same way.
Yeah.
Before anybody could realize what was happening.
Yeah.
Because this transponder was on now. I mean, America was able to detect a missile hitting this jet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. To me, it sounds as if it's a similar occurrence.
Yeah. And them not find no black boss yet. Black, when you black.
The man them clean off the place and the journalists them limited, you know. So I mean, this is like another worldwide, they don't come straight.
Yes. But it looked to me like Russia are established well then a pushback upon some other country.
But I know something though.
Yeah. If it's not so, them nearly know something.
Yeah, I think so too. And I would like to highlight that point, you know.
Yeah, man, great. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello. Yes, I are going.
King Celestia,
See you, man.
Tafari, Mr. Small.
See you, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks and praise, you know.
Yes, I are.
Yeah, man, I wait on the tune still, you know, all them that did there, you know, Mr. Small.
Yeah, we'll find it. Yes, sir. We're so here.
We need it, man. We need it.
Yeah.
Yes. About liberty, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
But then if you always read it, they have a little thing put on the way and go inside to read it.
On the wall?
No, it's in the little guard when you go inside there.
Oh, yes, a little plaque. Yes.
Yes, and the first sentence and it said, Mr. Small,
yeah.
We meet at Liberty Hall not as crying psychopaths, but as men and women standing erect, demanding our rights from all quarters.
Yes, demand.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, we really give thanks. We have to yell up Sister Caboose still, you know?
Yeah, man, very much so.
Yeah, man, the name, the mean power, you know, so last night me I read the Book of the Dead and I see the name same way like Mr. Small.
Yeah.
Yes, man, the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because I came downstairs and a long time I wonder about the iNation about it from yesterday.
Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, man, Kaboom, had Karu, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yesterday, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
No one you know, so your question still stands because you don't get a direct answer for your question, you know.
No, several of the panelists answered directly, you know. Say yes, them know say every human being have a right to live in space. But some people never understand straight at first, and then them straighten it out them answer yes, every human. Then Omar Davis say yes, but him say yes, but about 3 times, you know. But the people never really hear him. And then afterward him say it depends on him say do living space. What you mean living space? You mean house? So I said to him say house is shelter. We're talking about space. We're talking about space, not shelter. When we get our space, we will build our shelter. When I look now, because the politician love the shelter thing now, because I'm going to control people. Politician can't make land, you know, but politician can't make house. So through that now get people obligated by feeding out, spooning out a few house to people, but them not really make land, you know. But them try control land so that people can come beg them land. They don't want everybody to have a space to themselves. So anyway, after I says house is not space, house is shelter. Him say yes, okay, people have right to live in space, but him start put on some more but on it. And say, you know, all kind of but. So them not really want, them not want people have, and then Henrik is also come with a whole heap of but. And then Henrik is still doing.
But why me say you not get no answer yet, you know, because if the rest of the panel that answer.
Yeah.
We know they would have answer because they understand and they're straight up to the point.
Yeah.
But when certain people who say they have caliber and certain authority who is able to bring certain things to Parliament for a change, they are the person who are going to cloud the issue.
Yeah.
So that's why I was waiting to hear those men answer the questions and hear how they answered it.
Yeah.
But them just try divert and try cloud the issue as if they don't know what to say.
Hey, you know, do you know how much living space Omar Davis arranged for the Chinese getting at Jamaica?
Must be a lot.
All of the Chinese will build the highway them cross the country. Right along the highway, them give them a whole heap of thousands of acres living space to build specifically for Chinese national living. You know that?
Sure.
Thousands more than what government are give out to people to win vote.
And that is not the greatest, you know. The greatest is that when time the Chinese want the land, the Chinese also dictate to them where they want
it. You know. Yes, and them want a whole island. And them want a whole continent.
Right. Because each time they get a project to do, you know, what they do is value it in the land that they want.
Yes.
So you see, I've gone little by little because after the opening remarks Omar Davis gave yesterday, you know.
Yeah.
how the man started, it started they and them.
Yes.
And when we ask the boy, how you begin a sentence here, over the opening mark, we are liberty all with it, and we are reason for African thing.
Yes.
For Marcus Garvey, you and I, and you said they and them. We start now with African people saying we need to include nobody else.
No, but him no in it. He is not in that. So he is not in
that. He himself, because for him said they and them, see to me not even him not including neither.
That's why I'm glad. I love when them talk. Nothing with them say no vex me. I love when them talk because them getting plainer and plainer. He represent China and Enriquez represent Israel.
But look at it, Mr. Small. You know, a man say he's doing a research on reggae music.
Yes.
And while doing the research, he realized that Chinese is at the head of reggae music.
Yes.
Chinese. Can you imagine that?
Yes, this is the project where him come from. For sure we say. And I'm sure we say reggae music not belong to we alone and I will build it off of the Chinese. I tell you that him represent China, you never believe me.
So can you imagine all that thing like reggae music?
Yes, Omar Davis. Now, tribute to the greats, Kingsley Goodison is paying tribute to the Chinese community in Jamaica for their role that they play in the development of popular music in Jamaica. But on the other hand, Omar Davis come to Liberty Hall yesterday to tell the Assembly of Africans that they owe the Chinese for the modernization and the business arrangement of the music. I love it.
I mean, we didn't know so we're gone, but we never know we're gone so far.
No, we're not gone. Him and them.
Mr. Small, I never see the reason for those people present yesterday still, you know.
No, they were invited.
I agree, I agree they were invited.
And I
understand what terms they were invited.
But I glad them come because every Sunday morning running Africa, and about 70 times you hear the words, speak truth to power. So I glad them come, so that you can speak some truth to them. And look here now, listen, hold on there. I said to, after Omar Davis, I go on like him want to come bully with down. I said to him, irredeemable. Him say, him say, you Jerry Small irredeemable. Me say, yes. And I am ungovernable, not only me, we, the African people are ungovernable too. And you can't redeem me,
No.
Yes.
Can't redeem us, Mr. Small. Because for the moment the African man find himself, it's only to find yourself in us, Mr. Small.
Alright, listen now.
Yeah, some people don't really know themselves, you know, but when you find yourself, at that the time that you realize you're ungovernable, you know, even to understand what you mean ungovernable, you know.
Alright, look here now. You see, the youth, them when Omar Davis said them is irredeemable. What you think him plan for them youth there?
Them can't get up, man. Are dead or alive?
Them can't, when him said they can't be redeeming, them not have no use, you know. So through that now, that's why the police have all protection. When you see them, say them a sanitize out the place and a clean up the youth them. You understand me?
Yes,
but hear me now. When after them now answer the question, them and the place getting a little turmoil, but it was beautiful. Rupert Lewis come up in my face, you know. Rupert Lewis I say I'm one of the most world famous Garvey scholar. Him come up to me and say, fire burn for you. And I say, what you say? Him say, fire burn for you, Jerry Small. You see when him say that? Him fit in very neatly with Omar Davis. Say that the youth is irredeemable. And that time Rupert Lewis to me, a Forbes burn on me, I look pan, you know. We did set a fire burn for Walter Rodney.
Yes.
So Rupert Lewis now we join with the government, because they was always with the government, you know, but one time then it go out a road, go say them are Marxists and socialists and form WPJ. And I remember the days, you know, when him and some other more of them are trembling, you know, a fear for them life, you know.
Yes.
Fearing for them life. Because them pull out a WPJ and them know say WPJ top notch, them did have a plan, say, if you pull out, you know, we will going to eliminate, you know. I remember when I was trembling for them life, you know. They hear the next thing now. Not in 2001, I book up Paul Burke. A time me that talk some history on Perkins program, everybody. I said, why don't write a book? And Paul Burke come to me, I don't go to him, you know. But Paul Burke a good worker still, you know. Paul Burke come to me and tell me, say, Omar Davis tell me, say, him can finance me for write the book when me for write. And him can arrange some funds through, I don't know if him did say Chase program or some other way, him can finance me. I don't even get a reply. I never even say thanks, but no thanks. Because say when them saying is that he who paid the piper call the tune. Well, I am not a piper. And them can't pay me. And you know that if them give money...
I know that. You have them to scratch your back, man, and you have to go scratch back them back.
Not only that, but if you scratch out some of the word, them with me, that go right. I'm if you right, say a JLP, kill off all of the people and PNP good, and if JLP give me money for right, but if you scratch out the other part and say PNP no good at PNP, kill everybody. That's what them stay now.
Yeah, man.
We're not bow. Yes, we're not bow to none of them. We're not bow to none of them.
No, none of that, man.
No.
What we see, it we are put out, just like how Mr. Bean put out in thing, it we are put out.
We are not user-friendly.
Right, so if they want vex, when them see them vex, but what is there, it we are get.
Baltimore expert Pam Peter does. Him don't know what go on yet.
Boy, it's a wicked thing, Mr. Small. Trust me, we see boy with them just a right on the African people.
No, man, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry yourself, man. Everything good, man.
But what it is,
no, I really have to go.
Minister did say, boy, mine, we are right on the African people blocking the black people back to get where you go.
We have to go. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Straight. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Small. What gone?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Small, I like your program, you know. From Mr. Perkins gone, boy, I find a program where I can listen to.
Yeah.
And this morning, I said I can make my first call to your program.
Yes.
Just to show Jamaica a little thing.
Yes.
The government and the people them talk, so them really are deal with education for the people them. And if you notice, Mr. Crawford, indirectly me want to talk to. Every dollar him get him say must spend it for education.
Yeah.
Every single dollar. Yet still, last year, them locked the Baito school.
The which school?
Baito.
Baito. Oh, yes.
Yes, up in the hills there,
at
St. Andrews.
Up in the hills there.
Them lock it.
Wow.
Me no feel no way. Them say enough people never there at the end of the school.
Oh.
But when me I say, me feel say when God make people, you see, he makes some sensible than the other ones.
Yeah, or some use them sense more.
Yeah, some use them very much. Good. And him should be a man for him talk about education. Him should be a man who use him head. Buy to provide food for the people, you know. There's a farming community.
District, yes.
Yeah, farming little district up in the hills. When you go 9 mile of bull base, see them bring down some nice vegetable out of the hill.
Yeah.
You see all kind of people come there for them healthy vegetable when all people fertilizer and all them things.
Yeah.
You must know, say, if you lock the school and move out and the picnic them can't go to school and the picnic them have to find a way.
Yeah.
And the mothers them now have to go leave up na the hill and the father them have to go leave up na the hill to come down on the flat.
Yeah.
When no work not there. So if you are the MP and you feel say God put you to lead the people them, the first thing you should have do out of your CDF or what kind of fund you have or something, or the minister, you talk to the minister, is to provide some form of transportation to move the people them, the people them.
Yeah.
In the morning, because the nearest school to them now would be Frenchbrook School, which is nearly about 2 to 3 miles.
Yeah.
Right? And a bush you have walk through. So me not see hope on God's earth. You would have want a little picnic them. To move from Baito to come at Frenchbrook. And if you're going to send them down to the gypsum mine, to go down at the 10-mile school, that would have been worse.
Tell me something now. We who are a little more experienced and age, find that these politicians not responsive to our needs. Yes. Give me a quick suggestion what we can do now to make them more responsive to our needs.
Mr. Small, I don't know what we could have done because you can't even find him.
Alright, well hear this now. You answer the question right there. You say you can't find him. What people can do, it's not going done it can be done in 1 year and 2 weeks in some places, but it might take years in other places. But one of the main things that people can do, people can rule out and refuse to vote. And not only refuse to vote, people can campaign against all candidates that don't live in a them constituency. So the community, meanwhile the party them have them political campaign. Every community can have a political campaign talking out what them want to be done. Every community should have a series of meeting talking out what them want to be done and what them going to refuse to accept anything less than that. Then them invite the politician them to those meetings. One this time and one the other time. Sometimes they invite the two of them from two parties at the same time.
Yeah.
We're going campaign against all the candidates. We're going campaign against both the JLP and PNP candidates in this constituency this term because none of them not live here. And we're going to them thing there. You hear me tell you, sir?
Well, that one where you say, you know, the perfect one, you know. If
right.
Each one of them living at the constituency.
Yeah.
Then they might appear some mind because, all right, it's not bigger this year, you know.
Yes.
Because me here said, come September, me not too certain yet, but me get a call from Blacksburg.
Yeah.
And them say, the Blacksburg one are closed this year.
Yes.
Now up in back September.
So you see now, if the people in each constituency keep some series of political meeting,
yeah,
not party meeting, no, political meeting where they must set out the agenda. You think a guy can go through him whole campaign and don't come on them meeting, eh?
No.
Ignore you and laugh after you say, go ahead, you can idiot Jerry and him a phone call. I just told him in high school when I keep meeting. Nobody now come. You think of that, let's go?
No, him not.
No, you come down at Liberty Hall yesterday?
No.
You come down at Harvard Tree last month?
No,
but you come down after them laugh after we, you know. The politician and the homosexual lobby and the one of them laugh after the people and say, go away. All Carolyn Gomes laugh the week before and I said, go away, you're not idiot. You could demonstrate a little more. Professor Bain now get back in work. Yeah. And you see when them said, oh, about 200 or 300 now you're going to meet on Harvard Tree. You see when them say Harvard Tree cock and the cock bus and people still are pouring instead of pour out.
Yeah.
I see them so them all say, oh, I just told them I go up at the school with my campaign against them. Eh? Hold on, little. You think a cool breeze, most?
No, I fired the FTL.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But I want him, I wonder if him could have somebody list the program and tell him. Because all the Tower Hill one and the Blacksburg one, you know, you see when him close them there,
yeah.
The worst judgment, you know.
Well,
not just the farmer, them will come out of the hill to come help them picnic and all.
Yes, well, all right. Send him some message and he must come check you before too long. Because you say you can't find him. If him living in a constituency, you don't know if you find him.
Yeah. Him did have an office on the campaign, you know, but from that, you know, and then him and the people them now get along because you see, him just have some agenda where the people them don't even know.
No, listen here. You know. I was one of the people commending him when him enter the politics. And I was one of the people commending him.
Yeah.
I commend him along with Mr. Paul Patmore up in Trelawney.
Yeah.
And said this could be the new type of MP.
Yeah.
Paul Patmore stand up straighter than him and live in him constituency and create an economic constituency and setting him an example.
Yeah.
But him live a Fern Gully when you lost him. You go down a Fern Gully, you see him turn up in the middle road. Sometimes turn up right across the road.
Yeah.
Fern Gully.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care of my family.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? We have some more people here later. Good morning. Yes, E.L. Ross Jr. Ross Kelly Holt Jr. Him play bass, you know. Yeah, man, him play bass. Him say him pick out all the straight up team song. Bass line for him bass. Ross Kelly Jr. Ross Kelly Holt. And also Scaro and Mango. You don't know. Family House label. Love Lane. Love Lane bridging them there, you know. Big up White House, I Love Lane. Major and Lenky, Major Lied. And Lenky. Big up Love Lane crew. Yeah, man, Scaro, Mango, all of them, family house label. And Frankie, Love Lane man, that again too. Yeah, man, all Earl Swaby. All Seaman that, you know, one of Woody King brethren. Earl Swaby. I hear say Woody now come back till about September, you know, because I'm getting some good gear and it take a long time. Hear, sir? Earl Swaby. I hear that Woody King is away looking about him health and he's going to spend a good while because it's a timely process. Yeah, man, Earl Swaby a Trevor Craig brethren too. Not only him brethren, him brother-in-law. Yeah, man. Not true? Himself must play some Bunny and Skitter, but I don't know if we can do it today. I'll always play Bunny and Skitter. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. What go on?
Jerry, tell me now.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Hey, look here now.
Yes, sir.
I was just waiting for that resignation from Miss Scalesburg.
Oh, yeah?
Because I know she's a lady of integrity.
Yes, I know that.
You know, and credibility.
Yes.
Good. I've been the former general manager for TBJ.
Yes.
You know, good.
Yes.
And Mrs. Gomes wants to try to trick people and trick them into this and that. She should have just laid out her cards and make her known clearly what was happening.
No, she was contracted to carry out an operation.
Exactly.
And she carried it out efficiently for her handlers.
Yes.
Gomes.
Construed.
Yes.
You know, is the word.
Yes.
Yes. Bongo Jerry.
Oh, go on.
You see this plane here?
Yeah.
This plane that was shot down previously and thing?
Yeah.
This plane that was shot down last
recently,
week.
yes.
You know that I'm thinking now, Bongo Jerry, that This is the previous plane that they said it couldn't be found.
Yes.
I think it could have very well been shut down plane and a place.
Yes.
You know, Bongo there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a coincidence that two of them is Malaysian plane.
Exactly. It's Malaysian plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm glad that you highlighted that that talk there with Omar Davis coming and talking about irredeemable. What did him take us for?
Yeah.
We are in government, but we don't want him
yeah.
governor.
Yeah.
One of them.
You see, them have ambition, you know, and them family proud of them, you know.
Yes.
Imagine a little guy come from our country and look how far and reach up, and him brother reach up far to, and the third brother reach up far, you know.
Yes.
They big up in a society, and they have big influence in the PNP, and big, and travel all over the world, and them expert from Peter. So, frighten, you know.
Yes.
Fright now, we have to bow down to them, because when them going to them consider the people run, follow back at them, and but them have to run, follow back, you know.
Yes.
Him have to run, follow back a Willie Haggart.
Yeah,
him have to run, follow back a George Pang, else him couldn't come down there.
Exactly.
Him have to run, follow back a Blackatouche and all of them. He couldn't come in there.
Yeah.
A permission him get for going there. You know.
Yeah, Peter.
Him have to run, follow back a Hey, hold on, man. I'm not done with them yet.
Yes.
Him have to run, follow back a Junior Lincoln.
Yes.
And run, follow back a Boys Town.
Yeah. Like them a boy, tail behind, you know?
Yeah, him have to run, follow back a them.
Yeah.
Him want we.
Yeah.
What you say?
You see Peter Tosh?
Yes, sir.
He underwent a lot, you know. You remember that skate land beating up?
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
But and what him was beating up fans because him stood up for him rights and
Yes.
so on.
Yes.
But it was him rights in the turn up.
Yes.
Great man.
Yes, and you remember the One Love. You remember the One Love concert?
Yes.
Yeah, man. When blast them to hell.
Yes.
But
naturally there now, but
yeah.
I mean,
I know.
Yes.
And Omar Davis, if Peter Tosh is there, you think him could have fool up?
Couldn't do that. Him could have get some, you know what? Lick up and whatever.
We not wish no ill upon them.
No.
We not wish no ill upon them, you know. But them a pose off and I try climb from the back and climb. And
I pretend.
Wanna be Prime Minister.
Yeah.
That's how him did make the argument about run with it, you know. And Lagarde come here and tell Peter Phillips, do not follow no Omar Davis run with it philosophy.
Yes.
That's what she mean when she said don't follow no election agenda, you know. She mean don't follow no election agenda like what Omar Davis did do 2002.
Yes.
Because after 2002 when they win the election, he went up to Meadowbrook school and was giving a speech to some PNP group up there to show them why they must vote for him if he want to be president of PNP.
Yeah.
And it was explained to them that it's me causing if we win the election the other day, you know.
Right.
Because all the money we spend on the road and all that, that money shouldn't spend, you know.
Okay.
But I say we have to spend that money so that we can win election. And then afterwards, when you get yourself in a money crisis, now we can correct it.
Right.
But in the meantime, go and run with it and mash it up.
Exactly.
And look more we correct it because it's better for us to be inside there.
Yes.
Looking for Eddie outside. Yeah. More than Eddie winner inside and we outside. That's what he said.
Exactly.
And Paul Burke went to him and said to him at the podium, before him start talk that Paul Burke know that he must go and boast off and say me help win election. You know? Right. And Paul Burke said, but to him and said, mind what you're saying. There are some reporters here with tape record and him never care because he wanted to score points.
Yes.
That is him that caused them to win election by running with it.
Yes.
And Lagarde tell Peter Phillips, say, don't follow that jackass.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man who plays by the rules. Man who gets shafted.
Yes, sir. Let's go for a break. Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. I'm your host. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, you're still here. Good.
Yes, man, I'm still here.
Good.
You know? I lost a good lady friend of mine last week.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah, man. Mrs. Morris. I just wanted to send out. I visited the family over the weekend, you know?
Yes.
I still wanted to send out my condolences on her.
Mrs. Morris.
Yes, you know, very good lady.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, man.
Lady friend of mine and so on.
Is it good when you can speak good of people?
Yes, man. It's good, you know. It's good anytime you know, you know.
Yeah.
The family, anytime you're friends with a person and so on, you get to really know the family and so on. Because, you know, in the event of death and so on, you know, you can communicate still and keep, you know, your friendship in good.
Of course.
Contact and so it's very important.
Yes,
you
sir.
know? And I want Barbara to call me. You know, I haven't heard from her for quite a while.
Yeah, okay.
You know, she's a listener to this program.
Yeah, Yale Barbara, thank you very much.
Barbara, man. Big her up.
Yes, thank you very much.
Mine too. Okay, Bongo, good. Take care of yourself and listen.
Thank you very much. Take care of one another.
Right. Okay, Bongo.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Wagwan.
Yes, I. Morning.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. And that's the first time I call, you know.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. And me have to big up Trevor Daly, the man who introduced me to this program.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm just a listener for right now.
Hey, but
I like how the higher work.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, and I get some really interesting things to get to learn and understand.
And you must test them from time to time, you know.
Huh?
I say you must test them from time to time, and you don't eat mango all night in the dark, and every now and again you turn on the light and check the mango, see if worm in the island with it.
Yes, yes.
Worm tastes good when it's dark, you know.
Yes. Yeah, man. So, blessed love, my brother. I just want to shout you up. You see me?
Thank you very much for that. Which part of Jamaica?
Yeah, man. Sablama, man.
Great, Sav. Great.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello. There? Still there?
Yes.
Yes, sir. What? You can't read. You can't wait and you can't read.
I can't read. Because at hour 99 a minute.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Aye.
Wow.
What I would like to know, I would like to get something out of it. Marcus Garvey leave here, you know.
Yeah.
Because up to now I hear the talking coming up the line.
Yeah.
And I don't see what him leave.
You don't see what him leave?
Yes. What him did really do.
Alright, hear this now. Garvey stir up some courage in the people. Courage in the people, you know. But it want to stir. Don't you stir your tea more time? You stir things. Yeah, you stir your tea and you stir your soup. And sometimes all your lady.
That's how when it's hot. All the sugar you put in
some like it hot and some like it cold. Or some like it in a pot 9 day old. And if the lady says she like it in a pot 9 day.
No, me not go around and type of argument.
No, see, if she says she want. Well, alright, you don't stir. Well, you don't stir and see what happened to you. You don't stir. She wants to stir 90 and you don't.
That's what you saying. I mean, I like to know what
Garvey doing. Stir up, stir it.
Here for us.
Garvey, stir it up. Look for that to me, please. The whalers, stir it up. Stir it up. Well, that is what Garvey do. Garvey stir up something that they don't want to stir. I mean, I tell you.
You know, say up to in the 60s.
Yeah.
Slavery did they here.
Yes, man.
Because me was working with traffic farmers, you see,
yeah,
in the 60s. Because Tropical Plaza, the first plaza built anyway in the corporate area, you know.
Yes, sir. Tropical Plaza is the first modern plaza built.
Yes, Golden Grocery and Brook Supermarket are the two first supermarkets there anyway on Constant Spring Road.
Yeah, but below Constant Spring Road was the first one.
Crossroad and so.
Chang's Emporium.
Yes, yes. May I tell you about traffic pharmacy now?
Alright.
Me used to do delivery work for them.
Yeah.
Mr. Carlton Alexander, where they own the garden of Grace, you know, meet party night.
Yes.
One day me ride bike, go to the road and come in back, you know, because in Maybe 10 them, at the 10 them, they do own traffic pharmacy.
Maybe 10 from Grace, later from
Grace. She did that Grace, you know, then come pharmacy Rockabessa.
Yeah.
One day me ride bike go to the road because I used to deliver work for them.
Yes.
I wrote medicine because then time when people phone from them yard for drugs.
You deliver it?
We deliver it.
Like grocery?
Like grocery. So me come in back and me come in and me talk to one of the workers inside. You come in so hot and you're tired and you talk to one of them. You know when Mr. 10 come tell no Mr. 10, Mr. Carlton Alexander tell me say, when me come in from out the street, me must find something inside and do.
Yes.
I mustn't stand up and argue with the workers.
Yeah.
Mr. Alexander, me working here and me can't talk to the workers them. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because son me come in and me a slave.
Yes.
Because if me a slave and me come in, me fi start find something to do.
Yes.
And me throw them key, give and step out of the place.
Independent?
Yes.
Yes.
Me give him the bike key, now throw it down and step out. Left all the pay, never collect the week's pay.
Yeah.
Because I see about two, and I never even catch $100 or $200 a week me that get.
Yes. And that time dollar is stronger than US dollar.
Yes, that time dollar is stronger than US dollar. So slavery they a long time.
And they are long time.
And they up to now.
Up to now
because all in the late 70s.
Yeah.
When me apply to get the quality close I live in now.
Yeah.
I must see about 15,000 for the house, you know, you could have the house, if you think you can't find the money to pay for it.
Yeah.
You understand? So nobody believes that slavery not there still.
I forgot move, but thank you very much for that.
Take care.
Thank you very much for that.
I know where Marcus Garvey left a few weeks.
Him stir it up, what him do, him stir up and show off his stir things. And that's great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning.
How are you today?
I fine, thank you, Miss Murbis. I try to put on deep voice for me. Can't fool me.
Yeah, that man. Yes, you know what me have here reading?
What?
A book from Marcus Garvey.
Great.
Read stuff already, but
yeah.
I plan for go to the road, go do some education program later, so I have to go to reread some history, you know? All them old European history and something, because when we hear about our first world, you must be.
Yeah.
I mean, know where them first world country that I come from.
Yeah.
In Sudan, in fact, one day I was listening to Ari and hear this guy singing, say, him now want to live in a capital land.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking live in a house on capital land and well want to move off of it.
Yeah.
When I realize that Jamaica I'm talking now.
Oh.
Where am I sing about because British captured Jamaica from Spain?
Yes.
You want to go back to Africa? So I say, oh, Jamaica I'm sing about.
Yes.
So this first world thing where our leaders talking about a nonsense.
Our leaders, who is your leader?
No, I mean some our leaders talking about.
No, I tell you, I'm asking you.
First world.
Could
you
no.
Put it over?
Hello, could you name 3 of your leaders for me?
Leaders?
Yeah.
All of the politicians them.
Could you name 3 of them, please?
Yeah, them.
3.
Well, you have. Let me name the upfront one them. Why get trouble? Peter Phillips and the IMF. Omar Davis in the 1997-98 meltdown. What the next one we want to name now? The one with the energy thing there. Paulwell.
Yeah.
Them 3 them here.
And those are your leaders.
Yeah, of course them are leaders.
Well, alright. Well, it serve your right. Since if those are your leaders, it serve your right. What is happening to you?
Me?
Yeah.
All of us.
No, not me.
Not
me. Not me. They cannot be my leader. They back away and back up. A jackass. I said a jackass.
Well, back to the Garvey thing what the man asked about a while ago.
Yeah.
He was asking what Garvey leave here.
Yeah.
What I pick up from Garvey is that Garvey was getting the black man to develop a certain amount of pride and dignity.
Yeah.
Now himself.
Yes.
And getting him to be conscious that anything the white man achieve, him can achieve.
And more.
And more. That's all I have been. In fact, my father used to talk a lot about Garvey when I was a child. He used to come have group meetings up in the hills there.
Which group?
Up in a constitution.
Which group? Which group?
Group house there.
Group of what?
Huh?
Group of what?
I'm not so sure, but me know some.
No. Hold on. A book and shuffle. Group of what?
I was a child and I heard my daddy talking.
No, listen here now. Listen here.
There's a group
listen.
There where used to come meet
yes,
them.
Then a party group.
I don't know if that party whether it was talking about him NIA.
It's not a sin. It's not a sin, you know. It's you. I must say you.
I'm not sure what I was talking party. I was just talking about the black.
UNIA. Well, if I'm not party, I UNIA.
I don't know what he was. Me just know my daddy used to talk a lot about him and see him as a prophet.
Well, I respect him a lot for being part of that group. I respect him.
So I heard.
Yeah.
So I am trying my best to figure out what this Garvey thing was about, because I don't think Garvey is given the respect he should be given.
No, well, hear this now. I can just say it again. I will leave now. Garvey came to stir up the people and stir up the pot and stir it up.
Well, may I try to explain it, because may I say stir up what?
Stir up we the people, and he did succeed in stirring us up. Thank you very much. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me? Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. See what I'm now.
Yeah.
You see on the subject of Marcus Garvey, you know, this gentleman who asks about Marcus Garvey just a while ago, he needs to get Marcus Garvey's philosophy and opinion, and enlighten him some more about what Marcus Garvey did to the consciousness of black people.
Yeah.
You know, globally, not only just in Jamaica.
Yes.
You know, alright. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, man, and Garvey went to America and decided to stir up there too. And now as if him never stir.
Stir. From Alabama to New Orleans.
Yes, and not only that, they must stir the pot. Under the pot is the fire, they must stoke the fire.
And you know, and I really not too much record about it, but you know, Mr. Marcus Garvey, as in the 21st century, in the 20th century, 19th and 20th century, he is the most, what you call, entrepreneurial person that exists at a black person them time, because during them time you know have a black man will have a fleet of ship on a chain of supermarket and a chain of laundry.
No, you did have some, but them wasn't widely known. You did have plenty, but they wasn't widely known.
Yeah, well,
no, hold on. We have to go. Listen.
Yeah.
We have to go now. But one of the greatest things is for us to link up and to be aware of one another. Whole heap of ways they are doing things, but they don't know about one another. 11 a.m. headline news. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. And we have some music to play and a few more people to acknowledge here. The first one, as was requested and a long time ago, I hear it back. Bongo, the dancer and leader of a dancehall crew and a area crew. The name Black Roses. And you know that yeah, enough people sing about Black Roses, but anyway. Bogle have this piece of music. Let us hear it again. Say all them there. When them have a rivalry with some other people who want to put him in the shade. So them a dance and dress and all kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to go hear Bogle.
Crime scene, yellow tape, orange support. I just them to know. How they do? Them say wow.
Hey, so them say okay. All them there, we all them there, all them there, we all them there, all them there, we all them there. Come and run off them out like them think of yesterday. All them there, see the key there, lock them up now. See the key there, lock them up now.
Yes, all kind of things go on. Creativity out of there. Creativity out of nothing. People making a silk purse out of a sow's ear, you know. Make something out of nothing. And encourage them people, and sometimes them step over the line too. Sometimes them step over the line and bully them people and abuse them people. But them ask what Marcus Garvey legacy was. In a word. In a word, what did Marcus Garvey do? Him stir up the people and stir up the situation. People need to be stirred. It's time for you to stir. You're waking in your bed and you're late and people say, time for you to stir. You're burning daylight. And daylight is to work, not to doze. Yes, daylight is to sleep when you have done a good night work or when you're upon a ship. Stir it up, Bob Marley. You stir it in more than one way too, because you have many duties. You have world affairs and you have home affairs. Stir it up, Bob Marley. Marcus Garvey did it. Him stir up the situation very satisfactorily. And him stoke the fire too. I don't even so much like that version, you know, because I'm not stir it fast. And I'm not encourage it to stir it fast. Or it slow down. Or sometimes it have to speed up. Stir it up and stir it up. Yes, it have to be done. Same work with Marcus Garvey do. Same work with many of we do. And although people say that nothing wasn't going on and a whole part entrepreneur wasn't going on amongst black people having a supermarket chain and this and that. A whole lot of things was going on. But the different people doing it, not knowing about one another. People doing it in isolation don't even know that somebody else is doing it over there. A lot of things been going on. Marcus Garvey never know about young Tafari. Long afterward them find out about young Tafari. You know why? Tafari hear about Marcus Garvey and hear the great work with this little youth doing. Gone to America, gonna stir up America. And Tafari send some people to him convention in about 1920-21. Young Tafari, him don't even crown yet, him don't even have full power in Ethiopia. Send a delegation to the UNIA convention and contact Marcus Garvey. Send a message, say any amount of land where you need, come to Ethiopia, send some money, go give them to, and send delegation there. So Marcus Garvey get to know about the youth, then the youth know about him personal. So they're getting to know about one another at two different parts of the world, doing great things, but they must get to know one another. It's a whole heap of way doing this work here. All we need to do is get to know one another by little. Get to know who we can trust. And get to know who we can work with. Get to know who we can do business with. Get to know who we can organize sports with. Get to know who we can organize school with. Get to know who we can trade with. And get to know who we can cohabit with. And who we mustn't cohabit with. Apart from we mustn't cohabit with the same sex. We mustn't cohabit with certain people who are not trustworthy. So little by little we feel out one another. And get to know who we can trust. And who we can multiply with. You want the multiplication, you can't do multiplication with your same sex like yourself. You have to multiply with the opposite sex. So through me is into multiplication. Me strictly have to find out if you're a woman. You might look pretty and your shape like how I like a shape, but I don't want to see a woman with it. I want to see a womanality. You don't know. And we get to know one another. We get to know who we can trust. We get to know treachery. And we get to detect treachery. Sometimes it's still trickery. Because treachery comes from the word trick, you know. And you get to know treachery, understand and detect treachery. Sometimes it fool you for a while. But you consult with one another and you learn more, and somebody point out to you, beware of that one. And you don't just take the word, because you're not going to take the word of somebody that said that one they are traitor or that one a trickster. Because you don't want to, you're not looking for no bad. But we do want to be wary and aware. And so we get to know one another. Get to know who we can work with, get to know who we can do business with. Get to know who we can fly with. Who we must travel with and who we mustn't travel with. Yeah, it's important to know who you can travel with. And who you can travel with and shouldn't travel with. Fellow travelers and strange bedfellows. Yes, you must know your fellow traveler. And you must not have no strange bedfellow. But you know that politics carry strange bedfellow in certain people quarters. And yet Golden say, nothing for him cabinet. Him no want a strange bedfellow in him for him cabinet. You wrong him? I don't wrong him. Him not perfect. Make enough mistake. Bruce Gold make enough mistake. But him have some good. And by the way, I want to say this to my brethren and sisters, especially who was at Liberty Hall yesterday and who listened to the broadcast yesterday. I have nothing against Stephen Golden, the son of Bruce Golden, who is president of one of the branch of UNI. I have nothing against Miguel Lawn. Miguel Law. Kind of Friday and strip. Yes, Miguel Law, because he's a lawyer. Nothing against Miguel Lawn. I have to commend Miguel Lawn and Rasta Black especially as two Rastafari who are not afraid to venture into political activity and seek political representation and stop be afraid like some other of our brethren. I don't say you must go into politics. You or the I don't have to go into politics. You don't like it. But don't condemn it. Well, I can't tell you what to do. You can condemn it. Yes, you can condemn it. I advise you that it is not wise to condemn political activity by other Rastafari as if you know better than Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie don't condemn it and condemn it. And yet certain I want to condemn it and to distract them, brethren, and say don't do it. You're wise on Selassie. You know more about it more than Selassie. And Selassie encourage us to do what need to be done and not bow to no one. And yet some of the same people will condemn political activity. Them slide up against politician and a friend of politician. Some of them will kill up a politician too. And not condemn brethren, but I say some of us are afraid and shy. Like Ray Charles who sing You Don't Know Me. Him say afraid and shy I made my chance go by. A chance that you might have loved me too. But when I fight take a stock you don't know me. Ray Charles sing it. I might close the program with it too. Please write down that for me. You don't know me, Ray Charles. Yes, so I commend Asta Black. I commend Miguel Lawn. I commend Sam Brown. And others. Even my sister, I forget what's her name. She give me a paper to read out that. I commend them for being so courageous that them not going to make people run them out on them and afraid of them and take political activity. And I commend, I would have commend, what's his name? Stephen Golden Moore. If him take up political activity, yes, but not through the GLP. Through the Garvey movement. Take it up. And don't take the Garvey strength and support the GLP and the next PNP Rasta. Now whether take Garvey strength or the African strength and support the PNP. Take it up on your own without apology. Without apology. So I have nothing against these brethren. When I see me demanding that brethren who go into political sphere must earn the trust of the people, and you will find the thing take off. And yes, I know you can earn it. If I never know you can earn it, I wouldn't say that to you. I'm not telling you that you never earn it. I'm saying that you have to work to earn it. Even though you are trustworthy, people don't know. You have to work and make people know that you are trustworthy. Many people are trustworthy and people don't know. It is your duty to make people understand that you are trustworthy. That's part of the work. Don't be sorry for yourself. Boy, you work hard and only 80 people vote for you. You have not done enough. Don't make no excuses. See, I gotta make an excuse. How him do some great thing, but the people them don't understand. That's why them vote against him. It's part of your duty to be able to demonstrate to people that you do good thing. Nobody come tell me how much good thing you do. And them should have voted for you, but them fools. Just like our boss man, they cost the people after 55 election. Cost the people. So them worthless and them vote against him. It is your duty to make the people know the good thing you do. If you are doing a good thing. But you don't want the people them know how much dope you make though. You are boast off how you're good and the people understand you. But you don't want boast, you go tell, yet you want them know say make dope, you know, because you want people afraid for you. Enough guy want people afraid for them. That's why them call you irredeemable. Them want people afraid for them. That's why them call you irredeemable. Because them want people afraid for them and make the youth know so they can make them in a dopey. Only you alone can make dopey. You boast about you irredeemable. You alone can make dopey. And you next one to talk about Firebun Jerry. You are nothing but a Burnham in Jamaica. Burnham in Jamaica. When you did lap your tail and a tremble you need them. Afraid what Trevor going to do you. I'm afraid what the next one I go do. It won't afraid of no one shadow. So Trevor they have to look friend with PNP too. The whole of no. Afraid. You know say Rasta not afraid though. Nobody you can't threaten me if you want to threaten me. It's the worst thing you do come threaten Rasta. I'm gonna make plan for Rasta. You better come out of Rasta way. Yes man, so Dennis Brown says some like it hot. That's why Garvey stirred. Some like it hot. Let's go.
Get hot, so the soul is boiling over.
Some like it hot, and the sun like it cold. And you gotta be helpful, yeah. And in later days to come, do you know what it means to have a revolution? Are you ready to stand up and fight the right revolution?
Yes, I want to hail some of the straight up supporters again like Mrs. Odette Dyer. Mrs. Odette Dyer. You remember Mr. Dyer? He is one of those who start Sumfest, her husband. And they used to have the Wexford, but they have other things to do. Odette Dyer, thank you very much for your support, ma'am. And Godfrey is our husband. Good listener also, I hear. Yeah, man. And Kareem Awela, or Kareem Wella. Yeah, man. Kareem Wella. Oh, I took some pictures of him as a JCU to do some health product down there. Yeah, man. And Bethel Town people, Lambs River people, Mr. and Mrs. Mac, Roy and Mr. Mac, and Miss Mac, and Nadine Harding and them daughter. Yeah, man. Straight up, listen to them, you know. Straight up, listen to them. Bethel Town, Lambs River, Roy, Mr. Roy and Miss Mac, Mars Roy, and Nadine Harding. Yes. It's true. And here the Great River Car Wash man. Great River Car Wash man, a faithful straight up listener. Yes, faithful straight up listener. Junior Great River. And Nikki as honey that time lady. Yeah man. Junior from Great River of the car wash at Great River, the border Hanover and St. James. And Nikki is him lady. Yes, and the next person down there, I forget him name. Yeah man, he the car wash play him out that Great River. Faithful straight up listener. Yes, that's true. Sometimes can't pick up straight up and him get away, but I don't think him talk no short word. Junior and Nikki as honey. Thank you very much. Let's go for a break straight up. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. We're going to take a call. We don't take no text message from mine. We're going to take them though. But we're going to take a call first. And then text message. But I tell you, I commend my brethren and sisters who are not afraid. And commend them for strengthen them brethren and sisters and make more of we not afraid. And I commend especially Asta Black and Miguel Lawn, who step out their time and again, and Sam Brown from in the 50s. And others, historians always advocate some of these things too, who step out from in the 50s right up to now and take the brunt of the criticism all from Rastafari, brethren and sisters, and them politicians and all kind of things. Step out there and afraid of no one. And them spend them money and them spend a lot of energy. But up to now it's not successful. But what? You have to go on until the people understand that you are trustworthy. I come in also, Stephen Golden, to go out there also and prove your trustworthiness. Because it take time to prove the trustworthiness. Don't come overnight. So I'm not casting a slur when I tell you that, and I cast a slur upon. No. I'm telling you, say it takes some time to prove your trustworthiness and make yourself accountable to your members first. That's a practice of the wider community we're going to, the wider constituency. Prove your accountability to your members first. Account all things to them and bring it to them and face election every year. Don't dodge election. Face election every year. And they will put you there back and time again they will return you. And you prove your accountability to your members first. And then little more your accountability will be earned for the wider public. And you go out there and you spread out. When you Asta Black are there, and Miguel Lawn is there, and Stephen Golden is there, and some female is there, even greater than we, and you spread out, you are ungovernable. And we don't need to govern no one. We come together and get the people together to make the rules. People get together and make the rules and overturn this sellout that these men and women have done over the past 50, 60, 70, 80 years. You don't understand me? You have graduated long time from the GLP. You don't put your political strength on a GLP. Garvey provides something there for you a long time. And Haile Selassie provides something for a long time. Don't put your strength on the GLP. You graduate from that. That was like a basic school. You graduate from the GLP, Stephen Golden. Miguel Lawn graduate from the PNPYO. You are adults now and you are worthy and worthwhile. And when we spread out by the thousands, you know that we are unstoppable. Unstoppable. And we are unstoppable. We and our ladies, we are unstoppable. Like Garvey and him two aim with them. And him one aim and one God and one destiny. Then him go make contact with him brethren over the other side of the continent, Haile Selassie, young Tafari. Regardless of Garvey, misunderstand Tafari, little more and him fall out of Selassie company. Little more, Selassie not regard him as irredeemable. Make Omar Davis keep concept of him redeemable. Him go one side. Haile Selassie come for redeem. And I come for redeem one another. You know what redeem mean? Redeem mean bail, you know. Redeem mean come and pay for someone that them come out of prison. That's what redeem mean. Bail. Well, Omar Davis can stay one side, him can't redeem no one. But we come to redeem one another. All the difference Haile Selassie and Marcus Garvey have, and Haile Selassie never have none. Selassie come redeem him. And we redeem one another. When we spread out about ya, we are unstoppable. Because we come for the right cause. We are not like a WPG, you know. We are not like a Workers' Liberation League and a WPJ. We don't come from the bowels and the working class. We are not a bowel action. We come from the womb of the working people. And we are unstoppable. I could join the telephone. I think I lied that you know. Unstoppable. Yes. Good morning. Welcome, Light.
Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, man.
Good. Listen, I just called you because I heard you saying something this morning, and you kind of helped me to solve a mystery for me, you know.
Yeah.
Which is that in this Highway 2000, right?
Yeah.
In going forward, the government has given the check about 2,000 acres of land accompanying the highway.
Yes, sir.
Now we don't know what this land is about. They say that they're giving it to them to build businesses and so on and so forth.
And living accommodation.
I beg your pardon?
Businesses and living accommodation and business.
Living accommodation.
Business in
this morning that they're giving it to build houses for their workers or their people or whatever it is. I had no knowledge that this was what was part of the plan, but I'm glad that you make that point.
And hotel also.
And hotel and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm very skeptical, as to what hotel and what they're going to do, because we really don't know about the topography of the land. We don't know who owns the land. We don't know whether the land should be preserved for environmental, ecological reasons. We have no idea. All we hear is that they're going to give them some pieces of land.
Yes, sir.
And the rest of us have no knowledge as to anything else about this piece of land. And I believe that in the interest of transparency, we ought to hear more about this piece of land.
And how are we going to hear about it?
Boy, this is the thing. This is one of the most secretive
No. Let us stop talking. Hello, Lloyd. Let us stop talking about the secretiveness. We know. How are we going to find out about it? How are we going to find out about it?
Well, we definitely have to put pressure on them.
Pressure.
We're not putting enough pressure on them.
Lied. Pressure.
Yes.
Pressure and force.
Yes,
put it on. We are going to put it on. I wanted to take the example of the churches that came together in Arbitrary over there. They are an encouragement for me that we must close ranks also, like how the church them close rank, and put it on upon them, boy. Put it on upon them. And they dare not make a open move against it. Only things are underground.
Say it again. I didn't hear
they dare not make any open move against us. Only things are underground. Let us take the example of the church people who come together, regardless of what side of the fence you are in that church. The church people come together, so it is we, the working people of Jamaica, will come together and constitute the third force. We're going to put these people under pressure and put them in them place.
Well, the church is unfortunate that you can only find strength for homosexuals. But
no, but hey, listen here. Yeah, hear me now? I said the church is an example to the working people of Jamaica to close ranks and come together. How you do it? I'm telling you, regardless of what side of the fence you are on in this issue, what the church went down there, I was talking about the example about they close ranks, and we shall do the same. The working people. We are not no little WPG or no Workers' Liberation League that go and shell out and go back in a PNP.
Because, there's a lot of questions to be asked about this highway business, because they did a study already on it, and they're going to give them control over it for 50 years.
Yes, sir.
And the study says that in 50 years they will not have recouped their investment.
Exactly, so it's not
a gift to the government, it's a gift to the party.
This is a province.
Really about?
This is a province of China, and they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing in Africa. You hear me now, Lloyd?
Yes.
You hear me now, Lloyd? We are going to put it on, and we are not boasting. Thank you very much, Lloyd. Thank you very much, Lloyd.
Yeah, man.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning, welcome, Straight Up, hello. We have some text message now. Might as well just run them. Run them. We have a call. All right, we're going to take one call and then we'll deal with text message. Good morning, Straight Up, hello.
Shalom.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Greetings, Brother Jerry. What though?
Fine, thank you.
Enough respect, man. I belong to the African family set free,
Yes, sir.
Yes, man, and internationally. I don't know, you're big abroad,
Yeah.
Yes, pertaining to the One Love concert.
Yes, sir.
I remember quite vividly that when Peter Tosh entered the stage, the first thing he said to them was, "Take the light out of my face."
Yeah.
Take the light out of my face because I want to see who I talk to.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, something, all the while I go to Jamaica House and I want to see the Prime Minister and I can't see the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So I come there now, I get talk to,
Good.
And then did talk to them.
Yes, sir.
You remember, brethren?
Yes, sir.
Right? And what result in that now? 1 or 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
They bust up the dreadhead.
Yeah.
Bitterly.
Yes.
Which one of them?
That's 1970.
Rescue.
Yes, that's 1978.
1978.
Yeah.
You see what I talk about?
Yeah.
And what came out of that? Nothing. Not a thing.
Well, here is now. Peter Tosh did need to close ranks. And we need to close ranks. So I hear this now. Babylon close ranks, and Babylon I use the police. The police is not Babylon, you know. Babylon I use the police against we the people. The police is we say, our people say one, you know. And Babylon I use the police against we. Babylon the great, that harlot, that mother of all harlots, using the police against we. So them use them against Peter Tosh. And they close ranks. And we need to close ranks so that they may not do these things with impunity. Impunity means that they don't get no punishment. If they do any such thing, they must be punished in full measure. So we must close ranks, and none of them must bully us, and we don't need no redemption from Omar Davis. We redeem one another. Is Omar Davis a send? When you're there jail, you need bail. Omar Davis a send for? Don't send to no Omar Davis, because you consider you are irredeemable. We send for one, when them hold we send for one another. Unlike Bogle, we go down a Morant Bay courthouse and we are listening to the case.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, man. Give thanks, my brother, alright?
Yes, sir. I'll call it. Never want to take no more call now, because we have some text message. Let the call wait about 5 minutes, because we have to go for a break. And then we have to read some text message and we're going to go through with some call. Thank you very much. Straight up. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. This one come from Princess. I see him betting now. Stop talk Ellington. Howell in Hatfield Hotel murdered for his opinion to wholeness in December 2011. Had the murder weapon returned to killer on orders? It was rumored from OCOP. Beat it. Next one come from the same bet. Bongo. Rastaman for years has been teaching that the Pope is head of the 10-nation demonic group. England, USA, France, Italy, Holland, Spain, Denmark, Belgium, Sweden, Germany, Switzerland. The USA is the surrogate that does the dirty work for this group. That come from bet from about Friday. Now, we have a next page of some email there. Where them there? All them there. Where them did there? No, this is not an email. This is a request. But hear this now. But we do have a leftover text message from some days ago. Where there? It's a small, pleasant, no. Yeah, it looked like Wilson just coming in from the hospital. Next one, it's a small, pleasant man. About the 2 children who lost their life. I'm totally upset about them both. From Samantha McLean, the General. Jerry Smart, I think the government found out that the commissioner has reached past retirement age, and he is 15, not 51 years old. Hence, instant retirement. Next one, Jerry, which party appoint Ellington? He was appointed, I think, under the JLP. Yes. Next one, Jerry, no. Monster Small, why is it that you continue to mislead the young people of Jamaica? Michael Manley did not expel the Cuban ambassador Estrada. It was Mr. Siaga who made him persona non grata after Siaga won the 1980 election. So stop misleading and majoring in the minor and allow the government to continue rebuilding and revamping of the Jamaican economy. Thank you. Apparently this idiot is a government supporter. I have never said that Michael Manley expelled Estrada. I said that he expelled he declared the American ambassador, De Rule, in 1972. He declared the American ambassador persona non grata. I didn't say anything about Estrada. You are idiotic. But I don't have no hard feeling against you, and I hope you don't have none against me. But if you do, it no matter still. Next one, the thinking behind the song about the internet can lead people, especially children, into danger. Which song about the internet again? You mean, what if a girl Google attack? A.J. Hamilton Taylor. Or, I know who this is not. They're thinking about the song about the internet. I want you to honor which song this, because it's a sensible version. My version, yeah, Mr. Hamilton Taylor. Next one. When JLP in power, you don't call them idiot. And what? And Butu. One of is because they are mostly brown men. I wish I would know which part this person was. I would have sent some medication for them or something. Some good thing. I don't know. Next one. Jerry, how would you run a country? Would you have free health care? And if so, how would you finance them? Yes, a certain amount, a certain level of health care in every country must be provided for the people. But not every level can be provided free. Maybe one day reach that level. Maybe a country reach a level of prosperity, they can provide all health care free. Because there are some countries that can afford that. Next one, is the JFJ dead? I don't think so, you know. Don't think so at all. Next one, Mr. Small, remember to try and get that interview with Kid Ralph, live or recorded. Maybe so, yes. Both of these coming from abroad. Text message. Next one. Hi, Jerry, please explain the role of the Lindo and Lake family play in slavery. Betune from Bagwell. Well, you see, I need some time. Some of these things, some of these text messages, I need some time to prepare for the request that they ask for. Next one. Morning, Bongo Jerry. Can you please tell me what are the requirements to become a hotel manager? Some of the skills they must possess. You did ask that one already, and I think the best thing for you to do is to contact part of the industry, the Hotel and Tourist Association, or the Runaway Bay Art Academy, who train people in hotel management, or the UTech, and even the University of West Indies has hotel training capabilities, you know. Some might all in Nassau, I think. Yes, I'm sure. Next one, Jerry Small. Jerry, how was Peter Tosh killed, and did they catch his killer? Yeah, they put him in a prison. He was killed in his home by people who invaded his home, but people who were known to him and known to his dogs. Next one, Jerry, I live in Wakefield, Trelawney, and seeing the trees and birds is very nice, and so are the country people. It's lovely. Wakefield is a beautiful area. Next one, good, that's my comment. Good morning, Uncle Jerry. What can we do about the dry time seeding? Would it be a good thing? You mean to seed the cloud and make rain come? Can you comment on that, please? Yes, but you'd have to consult with people who know how to manage these things properly. Because if you seed cloud and not do it properly, you know, say, it can be disaster. And then now it can be wrong jungle. We don't want people who know. We don't want people who know no street if you chop down for seed no cloud, you know. Oh. Next one. Greetings, Bongo Jerry. Many thanks for the Three Wheelers Classics this morning. Sorry didn't play Margaret Dog in its entirety. Next one. Happy birthday to Ron Johnson. Originally from Trelawney, New York, from the Most Wanted Records family. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Can you play Wide Awake by Katy Perry, please? Maybe another day. Next one. Good morning, Sir Small. You're doing a good work. I like your program, sir. Thank you very much. Next one. People can learn. Easy. Mass rally required. Yeah, that is required from time to time. Mass rally. Next one, you rally around the flag too. Not just a rally around the flag, you know. You rally around the flag so that you may do other things. Rally means you come together, you know. And from time to time you come together at certain points. Sometimes you agree up before where and where going to gather together. In case of emergency, we gather here, there, and everywhere. Yes, sir and ma'am. Next one, Jerry, I've been listening to you from the other day talking about JFJ and the origin. See that you had predicted what would have happened? Kay Osborne jump ship. Well, and she's not a rat, you know. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Can you please elaborate some more on Liberty Hall? We have to do it another day because we only have 6 minutes in the program. Jerry, it would be good if you can play Old Vampire by Peter Tosh for them all. Pirate them. Know themselves. Coming from Rasta Picnic. Next one. Jerry, this is no joke. The Chinese people are dynamiting the reefs down here in Savlamar Sea. I have to check out that. I've been hearing about it. And I don't doubt you. But I'm not going to condemn anyone unless they are guilty. Next one. Jerry, you see the 8-enough-year-old Chinese lady with the Jamaican young boy scam? The boy never do a better thing. Them old people need to know themselves. No. I don't agree with you. I don't agree that the boy, and somebody close to me was saying something similar. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Because the nastiness that the boy I learn, and them going to get wickeder and wickeder, and when them done, you them a come for. It sound nice, you know. The little 85-year-old woman. She look like a Asiatic American, you know. She don't look like a European American. Boy get in contact with her as scammer. Start talk to her. She says she fall in love with him on the phone. Little more she start sending money. Till look, she pay for her house. Afterwards she reach 4 months back behind in her back payment, you know. Now pay for the house. I send the boy money go get the boy. Then after the husband dead now, she come take trip down and come look for the boy with $1 million. I hope it's not the love where she fall and make the husband dead, you know. For he can dead by the hook or he can dead by the crook too, you know. She fall down. She said she fall in love with the boy just on the phone, you know. She said when she come to the airport and see him at that time she love him more. Because he's tall and he's strong. 85-year-old lady, you know. Mighty God. No, I'm not going to commend the boy for that. Because I'm going to do wickeder things. Because your boy all rape all 90-year-old woman, you know. And boy do wickeder things afterward. Probably boy do him deal with ladies. Probably all boy him deal with. We have a call there. It's only a 1 minute call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
I was talk about that China lady, but I turned on the TV so late. I didn't get here.
Alright, here we do. Tomorrow we discuss her.
Seems like she's a China lady.
Yes, man. Tomorrow we discuss her. People business, sweetie, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright, good on. Tomorrow. Next one. Jerry. Omar Davis must take with himself. But this is my Muta yesterday in a diplomatic way. Everton or kiss her. I hope Muta know. You know. Same in can walk in a Muta shoes. Top talk them thing there. You see Muta head have no shoes. I mark the dread. Next one. Stop strictly. What? Stop stratify and behave as if you are the scale, arbiter, and determinant factor and people try. You are big. You see when people use big word. You know? Stop stratify and behave as if you are the scale, arbiter, and determinant factor in people's choice. Stop dividing the nation and try to move forward via consolidate. They make me bite my tongue. Bit off piece of tongue. Consultation and consensus. A big word you try use. I bet you want scientific Marxist. Or one unscientific one. Next one. Morning, Jerry. I love your reason on running African yesterday. Omar Davis seemed very offended by the question to me. Telling the man that he's in Parliament 21 years. He's trying to belittle others. Keep being firm and straight up from Melissa and Old Britain. Or how him reach in Parliament. In party, bully down people and should be mean there. Bully down people and should be mean there. And you have to get permission from Willie Haggart and Mr. Pang. You couldn't just go in there. If them never allow you to come in there. Like how Dudus have allowed Mr. Gordon to come in there. All Siaga allow people to allow him to come in there when I'm going to 62 too. And him give out enough pants length. Him cousin them have all enough shop downtown with pants length and selling a one thing. Him send man come work for Siaga and say go down there and tell him must give some pants length. Next one. Jerry, why did Peter Tosh think socialists are not fool? I don't know, man. We have to research it. Next one. Jerry, stop the foolishness. Africa, China are not racist. The people are black, Negro, Mongolian. This is one almost a basic school. Them stay right that one, yeah. I don't know. Next one. Jerry, you are in a time warp, my friend. Get real. It's now digital age. The country must go forward, not backward. I'm sorry for the society when adversaries like you can amplify your verbal class determination. It's the next big word, idiot. This, you know. Stop. The society is gone ahead of your divide and rule strategy. The wheel is rolling, Jerry. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, my brother. Then if everything, when me I said stupid, then why you bother send the text message? You don't need to send none of your foolishness to that. Nobody notice we, man. But I want to thank my producer, Tanya Richards. I want to thank production assistant Shoshani Daly too, and Kevin Williams. And you know what I want to do? Lioness on the move. 10 seconds out there, please. Lioness on the prowl. Straight up.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you wanna live, treat me good. If you wanna live, I beg you treat me good. If you are a bully, treat me good.
Good afternoon. It's time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, Water and Environment Minister Robert Pickersgill warns Jamaicans to brace for worsening drought conditions. Kay Osborne resigns from JFJ. Former Contractor General Greg Christie warns government of the dangers of failing to be proactive and decisive in combating corruption. And Constitutional Court begins hearing the case of former opposition Senator Arthur Williams versus party leader Andrew Honus.